currently on I would say 2 weeks. Yeah, it's 2 weeks. Yeah, it's my carnivore diet anniversary. I'm 2 weeks in, and I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about it, to be honest. It has not been very easy, but it has also not been very hard for me either. I don't know if it's because I already was eating similar to that kind of diet, in terms of I was mostly eating meat, so it has not been that hard for me, but it has not been easy either. The most I would say I was craving for plantain, for both green and ripe plantain. I have been craving that a lot. Rice, not really, no. And I've been kind of craving like the kind of sauce that I would make for my meat when I do cook meat, like that kind of sweetish sauce that I would make, and other than that, there's not much I can say that I have missed. I miss like certain juices, like green juices. I miss that, and I miss like other green juices that I would get, but like that has a little sugar, little to no sugar. I kind of just miss a little juice. But other than that, I can't say anything bad about this diet. But it's not easy either. It's not easy either, because sometimes in terms of preparing the meal, sometimes that part is not that easy, because sometimes I feel like I'm saying, like right now, I'm like, what else can I do to the meat to give it a different taste? Like, what can I do to give it a different taste so that I can switch up the taste? And then I have to tell myself that, don't focus on the taste. Try to make sure your body is fueled and give yourself more food, because I kind of feel like I don't eat enough. I'm not eating enough, but also I eat until my belly is filled, and I don't want to undereat or overeat. I kind of struggle with eating, to be honest. I kind of struggle with eating a bit in terms of eating more food. It's like I wouldn't say I get full very, very easy, but I also still get full. I also still will get full, or let's say not that I get full very fast. I have to tell myself to go and eat, because if I don't force myself to go and eat, I wouldn't eat unless I'm really, really hungry. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, but I wouldn't eat unless I feel really hungry. So yeah, but other than that, I am still pushing through, because I started this journey because I'm trying to see how I can help my fibroids to shrink. This is a part of my fibroids healing journey. That's the main reason why I started, why a nutritionist put me on this diet. I did not know anything about carnivore diet until maybe like 3 weeks ago, if so much, 2.5 weeks ago, and then they recommended to me on a Wednesday, and I pretty much was ready to start right there. But then I wanted to just finish all the food that was in my fridge, which is really, at that point, thank God, wasn't really a lot of stuff that I had to use up in terms of stuff that was already cooked. I had like ground beef. I didn't have any pork, but I have like ground beef and stuff like that, and little other things that I had in the fridge. I can't recall all of what was there, but I was just trying to finish them out. And then this Sunday I started fully. I had briefly started it like the Thursday, the Friday, but like I said, I was just trying to use up what was in my fridge already. And then the Sunday I just started. It has not been easy. In the first week I felt hungry a lot, and I had quite a few cravings in the first week. I don't know if it had anything to also do with my period. I don't know, but maybe not, because even today I felt for kombucha. I was gonna go to the supermarket for kombucha, but then I told myself no, just leave the kombucha and focus on water, which I already had. So I just, but the like figuring out what to eat or how to prepare your meal, I would say that's one of the stronger struggle, because it's like I'm still not it's like I'm still not fully in full awareness of the fact that this is what I have to eat. So yeah, I feel like that's the only problem, because I have to rotate between the lamb, the beef, and the bison and the ground beef. So that's the only three. So it's like sometimes I crave for other stuff. So this morning I had eggs. So I feel like if I don't have certain things in the fridge, it's good for me, because then I would not prepare it or I would not eat it. So this morning I wanted eggs. No, the eggs were there, so I was like, I wanted to feel more full, because I woke up really hungry and I wanted to, and it was really the time when I was supposed to eat, because before I always used to eat at 10. So it's like I'm trying to break my body out of that. I started like Friday. I'm trying to break my body out of that a little bit and try to eat a little earlier, because I realized, especially for my fibroids, I need to eat. So I'm testing that out also to see how that works, because I don't want to be too small. I still want to be full. I've always wanted to be a full girl. When I say full, I don't mean thick, but just full, healthy looking. I want to look like I'm not hungry. You understand? So last thought. So I feel like that's all I have to say for right now, for today. Today I tried another flavor butter with the lamb. Like when I was frying it up, I used a different kind of butter. The butter I had in the fridge. I think the name of the brand is Kel something. If I get a chance, I'll put it up here so you can see it. It has some herbs in it. I think it has like garlic and some other herb. Yeah, so I had a little of that, and I had a little lemon on my lamb today, just to try to give it a different kind of flavor, but it was alright. So I'm just trying to explore and do more and try to figure out some things that work for me, kinda, but not get too intense, not add too much to my food, that kind of way, like just the same products within what I should actually use. Because I also made some fat from the bison, earlier, that I had used to kind of fry up my my lamb that was already cooked. Because what I do to prepare my food, I always make sure my food is cooked and inside the fridge, so that way I don't have to worry I'm never hungry. Because bear in mind, for me personally, I have to pretty much like boil the meat. So I boil them. It takes a while because I'm using a pot, because I'm still trying to decide if I want to get an instant pot or an air fryer. I'm kind of skeptic as to what I use. If I can just use the stove, I don't mind. If I don't necessarily care to have to plug in anything, I'll just wait. I know it's time consuming, but I don't mind doing what I have to do for now until I decide if I want to get one of those. So yeah, but all in all, it has not been easy, and I thought it could have been worse, but it's not that bad either, so I'm very thankful, and I'm trying my best. Because my nutritionist said I should do this for 4 weeks, but just seeing how I feel right now, I honestly feel like I wouldn't mind doing it for longer than that, because they said after the 4 weeks I can start incorporating or adding more foods that I like avocado. So I'm sure I'll add my eggs fully, like my farm raised eggs, my organic eggs that I used to get. I'll just add that to it and figure out what else I could add to it. I think like when I go, because I might just go full carnivore and maybe add a little, if now and again I might have a little piece of plantain that I like, maybe not, but I just want to make my food fun for me to eat. Although I try not to think about the fact that I'm eating it for fun, and I'm talking too much, so I'm choking. But what I was saying was, when I'm eating my food, I just think about that I'm eating my food to fuel my body instead of just eating for fun, or just eating nice food, or just, you know, or just feeling this high from food, you know. Yeah, sorry if I'm like looking away, or you know, looking all over the places, because this is still new to me. I'm still learning. I'm learning to look at myself, because I'm sure just looking back at these videos I'm gonna, you know, find flaws, which I'm trying not to. I just want to give the message, whatever I'm supposed to give, whatever message I'm supposed to give. That's what I'm here for. I don't care about the looks, and I'm not gonna care about the looks anymore. I look beautiful. I don't care. Everybody's not gonna look the same, and that's that, you know. I'm doing mirror work. I'm still trying to love myself. I'm still trying to I'm trying to better myself. So I'm using this as an outlet to better myself. I don't care. So that's that, you know. So I will give more updates whenever I feel led to give more updates. Yeah, but for the most part, I will keep you posted. Thank you for being here, and I hope this video helped you. And don't be afraid to ask me whatever question you want to ask, so that we can discuss it. And then you can also give me suggestions. So thank you. Talk to you soon.